Oh, come on. I severely dislike this game. Giving it the wedding finger. This makes me so angry, frustrated. Just want to go ahead and rip it in half. But it cost me $30, so I'm not gonna break it in half. So, just gonna go ahead and say how frustrated I am.
He's very angry with some stuff from the past. He likes his coffee black.
Hey y'all, Mr. Nonspecific here. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about a game I really hate. The game I'm going to be talking about today is a game called Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. Now the version I have is one for the Super Nintendo. Now, I'm not sure if this was only released for the Super Nintendo, but that's the one I got. So without further ado, let's begin. The game goes and begins at Porky's house instead of the game. Bit weird, but it's okay. As you can see of me playing it, it seems alright, but you go ahead and notice that there will be a lot of details that will go ahead and be painful later on. For instance, look at this. I go ahead and step on this leprechaun and it goes and instantly splits into two, without warning or anything. Oh, and you think that was bad? Just wait till what happens next. Okay, so look at this. I go over to this chain area and accidentally hit this leprechaun. That's not the problem. So I go to this first chain, easy peasy. But then I go ahead and wait for this second chain, like just to time it right so I don't fall off. And then look. Are you kidding me? I hit that. You know what? Whatever. Let's just go to this next section. What was that? Disregarding the Daffy Duck with fangs, we move forward. Now this section in particular was extremely annoying. Okay, so you go ahead and look over here, we got a checkpoint. Go ahead and see there's two bats, and on the very left there's a leprechaun. Assumably you go ahead and want to think that, oh, yeah, to get to there. But how do you get there? Well, you have to go ahead and jump on the bats to get to the middle section, see? So, of course, I jump on that bat. And you might be thinking, hold on, how can you get more bats if you kill them, though? Wouldn't you get stuck? Well, a thing about this game is if you go ahead and go off screen enough, you go ahead and find that the enemies respawn. So that's what I'm doing here, trying to go ahead and make sure I can respawn them. As you can see, I go ahead and take a long time to go ahead and figure out how to get both bats on screen, but eventually you go ahead and figure out if you go ahead and jump in the center bit, it goes and brings that other bat right back. You see it right under the screen. Also, if you're wondering if the same level goes and changes, it's not just your eyes, the game changes every time you die. Anywho, after forever of trying to go ahead and go through that same route, I go ahead and find this box up here. You'll never guess what I'll have to do. That's right, I have to go ahead and jump over here and get onto the box. That was my only indication of moving. Like, why would they make it like that? Like, no arrows, no nothing, when it clearly needed to be the head of design. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on these stupid log levels. They're clearly inspired by the Mickey Mania type barrel levels, but it's without any of the barrels, action, or anything that makes it fun. Like for instance, everything about it is just so janky. Either logs are too high or too low, areas like that are too claustrophobic, and there's also these stupid areas like these slides. Like look at that. They expect you to jump up the slide. That's so stupid. If you thought that was stupid, get a load of this level design. I don't even know if that's floor or not. I've never been shown this before. That's stupid. Oh, and if you thought that was dumb, don't worry. It gets worse. Go over here, and I go ahead and jump over here. It says the arrow says go up there. What do you think happens next? That's right, we're going ahead and doing the freaking levels from Snell Bob. Now what's coming up next is one of the game's boss fights, which I go ahead and find really fun actually. So as you see here, it's a little ghost boss fight where he goes and does his little ghost dance, blah blah blah. What you have to do is go ahead and jump on his head whenever he takes his hat out, and then... You know what? Whatever. Glitches happen all the time. We'll just go and boot up and... Nope, that's it. Well, I hope you found that enjoyable because it was absolute torture for me. Next video is going to go ahead and be a music video cover, so stay tuned, guys. Bye.